Bombay! 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 Bombay!
Alright guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, that video clip there, that was none other than Jermell Charlo. That looked like some recent training footage there from his verified Instagram page. And I did add a little audio there for you guys for your added dramatic effect. Now, let me read what he had to say under that video. He says here that this life ain't for everybody. You know what I'm here for. 154 is mine until I'm finished. And that is Jermell Charlo putting the boxing world, putting the fans on notice that he does plan to return to the 154-pound division and reclaim what is his in his, you know, what in his mind. He wants to be at the top of the division once again. Now, let me say this about Jermell Charlo. I do like the fact that he's returning to the ring. I've always liked Jermell Charlo. I've always liked the fact that he really did believe in himself, that he was willing to take risk, that he went through adversity, and he became undisputed at 154 pounds. He reminds me of a throwback fighter. You never seen the guy out of shape. He was always in excellent condition. And I think it's a plus, him returning back to the ring, making his decision to return to the ring. And even though, you know, he went through a lot of back and forth with the media, you know, he still managed to become undisputed in one of the toughest divisions in boxing. And not without adversity, I might say. You guys know he lost his WBC title to Tony Harrison. Then he regained that title. Then he got in, I think he fought Jason Rosario for the IBF and the WBA title. So he did get the win over him, and he captured both of those titles. That made him a 3-belt champion. And of course, everybody remembers the fight with Brian Castano, where the fight was ruled a draw. And then he came back, they fought again, and then he actually defeated Brian Castano and took Brian Castano's WBO title, making him undisputed at 154 pounds. So he's been through a lot in that division, and I've always admired his tenacity, his drive. You guys know he's a little bit abrasive, but that's nothing new in the sport of boxing. You're going to have some fighters who are abrasive, some guys who are extremely humble, quiet. It just depends on what's your cup of tea. But even though I was really behind Jermell Charlo and really a big fan, I do have to say, when he did go up to fight Canelo Alvarez, because he dared to be great. And I did like the fact that he was doing that. I didn't have a problem with that fight. I actually thought that was a great idea, undisputed versus undisputed. But it wasn't the fact that he lost the fight that really disappointed me. It was the fact that it looked like he didn't try in the fight. You know, it looked like he was just there to get a paycheck and not, you know, really engage with Canelo Alvarez. It seemed more of just being in survival mode. So I was disappointed in that version of Jermell Charlo. And then the fact that after the fight, we didn't really hear from Jermell Charlo. So a lot of us thought that, you know, he might have just, you know, took his Canelo payday and just call it a day. But like I said, I'm glad to see that, you know, the fire's back in his belly, and, you know, the competitive nature, and he wants to become a champion again at 154 pounds. But I will say this, even though he's had some wars at 154, the landscape has changed, of course. And, you know, you got some new players up there, some young, hungry lions there, even some older, hungry lions there. Keith Thurman just made his way to 154 pounds, got himself a nice little knockout a few weeks ago. Of course, you have Sebastian Fundora, the unified champion, just coming off of a knockout win. The Tower Inferno, that's a big cup of tea there. You have Bakaram Martizelev, who is the IBF champion, who is a power puncher, very gifted fighter. You know, you got guys like that. Just a whole lot of great fights that could be made at 154 pounds. And I would, you know, I would implore Jermell Charlo not to take these guys lightly. and maybe take a tune-up or two before getting into the ring with these guys. Now, I know that he is the WBC champion in recess, so it's possible that he could get a crack at Sebastian Fundora, but honestly, I don't think that's a fight you just want to go into. And I'm just hoping that, he gets himself acclimated to the weight class first before taking on huge challenges, even though I think, he can hang with those dogs at 154 pounds. But like I said, I am excited for Jermell Charlo making his return to the ring. But anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you think about Jermell Charlo and his chances at 154. Are you glad that he's back? Do you think he should, just retire? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.